Hi everyone. In this video we're going to talk about section 2.3, which is about lines. This section is a long section and so there'll be probably three to four videos about this section. So let's first talk about the slope of a line. So there are a number of different things in here about a line that we'll talk about. One, and probably the most important thing that we'll talk about, is the slope. So it turns out that the linear equations that we were solving in section 1.1 can also be graphed and described in more detail other than solving for the solutions. So let's talk about what the slope of a line is. Okay, so I have 2 points, just like we had in the last section, 2 points, and I'm going to call them P and Q. Okay, and they are two distinct points. Okay, if their x values are not the same, the slope of the non-vertical line L containing both points P and Q is defined by this formula. Okay. There. M is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And of course, the 2 in the bottom cannot be 0. Okay? When I divide by 0, bad things happen. If the two are equal, then L is a vertical line, and the slope of that vertical line is undefined. Okay? Anything divided by 0 results in something that's undefined. What does the slope tell us? So it's a number, we can find it. The slope tells us or informs us of how the line changes when the value of x changes. So specifically, you would read the slope, m, as the change in y over, or maybe divided by, the change in x. The change in y over the change in x. So, here are 3 examples. Let's find the slope of each line, okay? In this section, we're going to keep everything as a fraction, not a decimal, okay? Or almost always. So here I have 2 points. Okay, here I have 2 points, 1, 2, and 5, 3. So again, we'll label them as x1 and x1, y1, and x2, y2. Okay, and then that'll be the same for all 3. Okay, and the slope formula, if you'll remember, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so let's calculate that. M equals negative 3 minus 2, that's y2 minus y1, divided by 5 minus 1. Okay? And so negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5 over 4. Okay? And so we can put the negative out in front and get negative 5/4, and that is the slope of that line. Okay? So then, next we'll do 2, 3, and 5, 3. Okay, m is equal to 3 minus 3 over 5 minus 2. Okay, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 3 minus 3 is 0. 5 minus 2 is 3. 0 divided by anything is 0. Okay, and so the slope of the line containing these 2 points is 0. When the slope is 0, that's called a horizontal line. It's called a horizontal line. Okay, if you view these 2 points on the xy plane here, which we'll do a lot in this section, that's terrible spacing here. 2, 3 is right here, and 2, 5. 2, 3, and 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Okay. All you need is 2 points to define a line. Okay, the line is the is the line that goes through both points. And if you look at that line, that is a horizontal line. Okay? So slope of 0 means a horizontal line. Now, let's go to 2, 3, and 2, 5. So again, that's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So here we get the interesting one of 2 divided by 0. Okay? That is undefined. Okay? When I have an undefined slope, as we saw before, this is a vertical line. And again, if you graph it here, 2, 3, say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2, 3 is here, and 2, 5 is up here. The line that goes through those 2 points is a vertical line. Okay, it has no slope. The slope is undefined. Okay, so there are 3 different examples. A slope can be positive, which we don't see here, negative, first example, 0, second example, or undefined, third example. So for your turn, okay, I want you to find the slope of the line containing these 2 points. So we have to find 2 slopes. Okay, 2 slopes. That's the end of this video.